Hello everybody, my name is Jason, I am from Russia. I have been studying Chinese for 15 years and 5 of which I spent in China. My goal is not just to help you master Chinese language, but also I'd like to tell you lots of interesting stories that happened to me personally or to my friends. Also, I'm gonna share my experience with you and give you advice how to avoid making mistakes and pitfalls. In this video, I wanna dispel the stereotypes about the Chinese language, that this is very hard, this is almost impossible to learn, that only geniuses or those who have the same IQ level with Albert Einstein can speak it. In the duration of all your life, there will always be people who will say that there are so many things in this world that you cannot achieve. Wanna play the violin? Oh, this is extremely hard, and your teachers, your friends, the people you know, the bloggers, even your parents, they will say that it's very hard, difficult, that you're not gonna make it. Or you wanna start learning skating? It's hard as well, and it is very dangerous and blah 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 blah. People are like this. They are afraid of new things. Our brains automatically take new information as its enemy because it fears the unknown and the difficulty of starting from scratch. As you remember the memories of growing up and how someone told you that it's very hard for you, that you cannot do it and you are not that smart and so forth. As what I see, there are two types of people. The first type is people who do not do anything, who don't know anything, and the only thing that they are good at is criticizing, because they didn't succeed, but in most cases they didn't even try. So they are going around the world speaking that you are not gonna make it real as well. But there is the second type of people. It's people who just do everything in silence. They do not listen to anyone's opinion, they do not fall into the trap, and they believe only in themselves. I don't know the reason, but all of them succeed. And as it turned out, it wasn't that hard, it wasn't that difficult, and it didn't take that much time, so they just did it. All of us, we get used to such phrases like Chinese is one of the most difficult ancient language on the planet, right? And that it's impossible to master Chinese without living in China for decades of years or without getting married with a Chinese girl. What if I say that it's nonsense? It's totally not true. I will help you to become the second type of people. It's not necessary to live in China to speak Chinese fluently. Millions of people have never been to China, but they speak Chinese very perfectly. And foreign languages are not like quantum physics, and you don't have the need in sitting in front of books for many years and cram it. Language is just a tool of communication. It's just a bridge toward the other person, and I will help you to build this bridge. There are so many thousands of words in Chinese, and even one life is not enough to memorize it all. And yes, it's true, it's totally true, but you don't have the need to memorize it all. You think that you speak your mother tongue pretty perfectly, very good? I doubt that. I think that you can understand only around 10%, and there is one unspoken rule, like that if you know around 500 most widespread, most used words, so it makes you understand around 70% of all the language. If you study 500 more words, so it will make it like 80%. Having memorized 3,000 words, you can understand almost I don't know, maybe 90%, so you can speak pretty fluently. But don't forget that 3,000 words, it's not equal to 3,000 characters. So having known 3,000 characters, you can compose, you can make like 5,000 words. So it makes it easier, so it will be very easy for you. Chinese characters are very difficult. There are so many strikes, so many lines in them, and I will never memorize it, right? Everybody thinks like that. But I will tell you that Chinese characters, every character consists of the keys. Totally, there are 214 keys, but only around 100 of them are most widely used. So you can create your own stories to memorize characters more effectively. For example, let's take a character like xiang. Xiang, it means think or want. So the way I memorized this character was I created a story like, oh, this character consists of 3 kids: tree, eye, and love, heart. So I memorized it like this. There is a guy standing behind the tree who is looking at his beloved. So he wants to talk to her and he loves her. He thinks about her. Look, that's really very easy. Or take another one. For example, the word train. The word train consists of 2 characters: fire and car. So it's a fiery car, a train. Really very easy, isn't it? And just don't let other people terrify you. The more confident you can be about yourself, the more quickly you start speaking. So wish you good luck, and we'll talk in the second video.